Sounds good.
Hi, Randy. So good to see you
Hey,
today.
good to see you, Carol.
Yay.
Glad
Thank
to
you.
be here.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. Today is March 18, Wednesday, 2026. This is episode 3 of the Time Money Freedom. So that's to close our eyes and that's generate our state. Take a deep breath in through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And that's bring some gratitude in our brain, in our vision in the past 30 days. Let's breathe in through our nose and exhale through our mouth, like exhaling through our straw. And again, inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth again. This is the month of March. We have so much to be grateful for. Oh, so much to be thankful for. Just looking back, think back in January, February, and March. God is so good to us. We thank God for his daily protection, provision, strength, and wisdom. Mm. And let's do one more inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. And we will gently open our eyes and share one thing we're grateful for and one thing we're proud of. Okay, Randy, go ahead. One thing you're grateful for and one thing you're proud of.
I am grateful for the support that I'm receiving from Spirit in guiding my steps to go in the direction that I'm going in both my businesses. And I'm proud of continuing to look for ways and be open to ways to serve those businesses, like continuing to do marketing mixers, continuing to seek out the people who need me, who are waiting for me, that I'm the answer to their prayers,
Yes,
and not allowing myself to listen to the conditions that my mind brings up all the time, like we all
yes,
do, to
yes,
hold us back.
yes.
So I'm very proud of just recognizing and continuing.
So awesome. So one thing you're grateful for, one thing you're proud of. Yes.
Yep, yep.
So my turn. I am grateful that I had the opportunity to show up in New York City for those 5 days and 4 nights. I am proud of that. I actually show up at the United Nations. Yes, with my Dream Achieve towel. And I'm just so proud of that. The awareness is there and grateful that I got to live another 1 year and 1 month from my car accident. Thank you very much. Okay, so today, brother, we are on episode 3, Time and Money Freedom. Let me remind you, first month in January, we calibrate by work on the 2026 Soul Compass, SOULCOMPASS. Do you remember we went through the exercise?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Do you remember the word that you come up with for 2026? Because one lady was hope, fun, laughter, and one lady was effortless. Do you remember your word?
Balance.
Okay.
I
I
believe
have
mine was
I
balance.
have resilient from
That
Rand.
was, yeah, I had both of those.
Very good.
Yeah. I did the Whitestone with balance, and then resilience came later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So in February, we went through the question, 5 question using the soul compass. And what did you do in the past 30 days? And at the end, we recite by saying, my success is inevitable. My worth is indisputable. Do you remember that in
Yeah,
February? Yeah, February 18. Okay, so today is episode 3. The homework I gave last February in last month was the who, what, when, where, how. The homework was about you come up with your own business plan using your word, soul compass, right?
yep.
And you already pick a business that your heart is desire you to work on in 2026. So, did you do your homework? Did you come up with some question? Ask yourself who, what, when. Who will be like, who are my
I
perfect
did, and
client?
I came up. That was one of the reasons that I changed my focus to younger people for my focus away from the real estate uh,
Awesome.
um, individuals that I was focused on. The why was because that's been in my heart the whole time.
Very
That was
good.
my original avatar, and I kind of disregarded it for practicality reasons. It was like, how can they pay for it? These people can afford it, and
Mm,
so
mm.
that was kind of the reason that I did that. The reason that I switched is because it was in my heart. And
Yes.
that was my really the reason why I wanted it because I wanted it all along.
Yes.
The win is now. I mean, I basically start getting to work on it then, and where I first step I took was the college,
Yes.
the nearby college, um, and I'm still approaching younger people with talking about it when I go to
Yes.
these mixers
Awesome.
because that's the crowd I want to be with. I don't want to be with somebody who's had some success and thinks, I got this figured out. I don't need any help. I'm a Lone Ranger.
Mm,
I'd rather deal with somebody who's going, I'm not really sure. I could use some help here.
yes.
But I don't know how to ask for help or who to ask for help or what to, and then I can show up and say, hey,
I love
I
that.
got some help for you. And
So
so, yeah,
on
it's
your
helpful.
2026 business plan, Randy, you already answered your own question. Who are your perfect client? Who are your target audience, right?
Yep.
Okay, how about what? What can you deliver? What are some of the services that you can provide them?
Speaking to small groups of young people is the
Very
first thing that because I have to open the door to get their attention first and foremost,
very
and to
good.
get them thinking about, I resonate with some of those things, and so I'll tell me more, than to
Yes.
get them more interested in what I can offer them. So I really think speaking is the key to starting that up and getting more engagement from that group and taking it to different places, different colleges. I don't have that many in my area, but it's plenty to keep me busy for now, so and trying to well, not trying to, but developing a message that is going to be based on what they need, really put myself in their shoes
Mhm,
and see what are their needs going to be and how I can fulfill those, what I can offer that can help them with what they need. So
mhm.
what kind of value can I add to their lives
Uh-huh.
that they are going to benefit most from or be most interested in finding out more about,
Mm-hmm.
and so put it in terms of that in the speeches and both the topics I choose and the wording
Mm-hmm.
that I would use too, because I don't want to use words that are
Mm-hmm.
not relevant to them as much, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be too,
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be me, so I want it to be flow
Eh,
out of who I am and be
yeah.
true to me, but I
Yeah.
also want it to be relatable on their side of
I
things.
love that. Then we answer next one would be when. When will you offer? When will you see them? When?
Yeah, I've already taken steps regarding that. I met with the director of local organization, and I need to do additional things. But in that regard, I met with the director. I submitted information on my side of things got the ball rolling for
Nice.
them to try and do the logistics and figure out when this could work out and who this could benefit most, which I tried to help them a little bit with. And it'll be an ongoing thing. And that would possibly be a group of, say, 15 individuals in a classroom setting for the Dream Builder program.
Very
And
good.
I believe it's 3 months. They thought about making it shorter, but I think that the decision was let's see how it goes with how it's presented, and then we can always change it later. If we need to condense it and
Hmm.
to keep moving it forward, we can look at that option. And I'll learn more
Hmm.
about that. And on my end, it's taking a look at I have clients currently taking a look at the weeks as I do them, and as I'm going through the weeks, make some notes on how I would do this with a
Yeah.
group. And would I have them meet up and pair up and do time machines together
Yes.
and yeah, and then I come walk, kind of walk around and then after class possibly have a little time extra for people to come up and ask me questions or
So,
whatever that might look like. But the logistics to really
yeah.
make it doable because it's not an exact fit.
Yes.
Because it's a
Yes.
little bit larger group than I would ideally want. But that doesn't mean it just means that I got to create something differently, which is fine. And then the speech is that's going to be just contacting the people that I do have contact information for, and then getting in with them to start the process, and then from them expanding it out.
Very good.
Start small, have it be doable,
Hmm.
achievable, and then take it to more people
Right.
and see what that looks like. I'm not sure, like it's like I like the oil lamp on the sandal thing. You don't know what's going to be, a
Yes.
mile down the road, but you can see the next step.
Yes. I like
So,
that. Like that.
yeah, and so I love that analogy because that's all that I need to do is just try and take those steps that
Yeah.
I know, or stairway, the one that's the next step up. Not looking at the top step, I can't get there yet. Looking
Oh,
at the next one.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like. So perhaps I will invite you to do a deep dive in the next 7 days. Put this together on one piece of paper. This became your business plan for 2026. Okay. The action step you say you will take. Okay.
Okay.
And the group, the colleges, who will you contact? Make a list of those people you will contact and put by when you will contact them. And I will also invite you under when category of the time when you're the one set your schedule, not those directors or the college
Absolutely.
campus. Yes. You tell them when are you available and they got to match your schedule. So you're not all over the chart. Yeah. So I will invite you to do a deep dive, look at your schedule. Do you like Wednesday? You like to serve every Wednesday, or you like to serve every Friday, or you like to serve every Saturday? You are your highest authority. You're the boss as
Right.
an entrepreneur. Then when
And I
they
have
tell you,
schedule constraints that right now I can't do Saturdays. They're all taken. I've got, I go to track meets that are away to different locations and I'm gone all day. So Saturday's off the map. But yes, it has to be by my schedule. Absolutely.
exactly, it's Monday to Friday, if that's what the days you have available.
I would say that's going to be more doable for me.
Yeah, you put Monday to Friday, what time to what time? Say, we usually block out the time, say from 9 to 12 or 1 to 5, because you know when are you available, you see? So when they tell you
Right.
that, oh, I cannot do Friday, can you do, Wednesday? Then you will say, yes, I have Wednesday morning
Right.
between 10 to 12 available, something like that. So they have to match your schedule.
Right.
Right. So that's successful business person always have a schedule.
So you can have an alternative.
Yes. I also invite you to put resilience and balance into your business plan because that's your sole compass. You don't want to be so busy you're out of balance, right?
Right.
Yeah. So if you say, all right, Randy, working 25 hours a week. So you block out those time.
Mhm.
Those are the available time I have to work. And the rest is with Anne, with my family, go walk on the beach, go hiking, however, go have
Right.
coffee. But you tell yourself how many hours you want to work a week. And they have to match your schedule
Right.
using the word resilient and balance. Every
Like that.
question you ask yourself, is this going to give me balance in life? Is it going to help me to keep going forward, resilience, keep going forward? Is my heart calling me, or is it, I don't want to show up. These people are not worth my time. Oh, no. Eh, eh, eh.
Not
Right?
this way.
Yeah, you will feel it. You will feel it because you have the awareness now. We're not here to beg anybody. Would you please call me back? Would you please email me back? No, we're not here to beg anybody. We're here to serve. You're lucky. You're very lucky for Brother Randy to show up. We can benefit so many young people in your colleges. You start
Yeah.
practicing that pitch, right? Okay. Today's second section is I will be serving the 6C, capital C, that I come up with for time and money freedom. Because I'm in the business world for 32 years. I have seen so many business owners, entrepreneur come to my office, sign a lease agreement, open their restaurant and fail, open their business and fail. And the landlord has to take them to the court. So there are
Mhm.
6 C's. The first one is confident. As a business owner, you have to have confidence in your business. You know what you're doing. You're you love what you're doing. You know exactly who are you serving and they will pay you. You have to have confidence. That's the first C. I come up with this long time ago. And 2 years ago, Matt Bogg asked me to put on Facebook group, Life Mastery Consultant, come up with my own 6C. And I said, that's easy. I finished it. So the first was confidence. Second is commitment. You have to show up every single day for your business. It's a commitment. Whether you feel like it or not, you get up, dress up, and show up every day. Okay, that's successful entrepreneur. All have that characteristic. All 6C. The third C start with the capital C is the character. Character has to do with integrity. Characters mean you mean what you say. You shake hand on it, you deliver it. You promise client and you will deliver it, regardless, rain or shine, regardless, can you pay the rent or not? Regardless, you show up. That's character. And number four is credit, CREDIT. Credit report and background check. That's what we look for as a landlord, as a loan processor, as an underwriter. Everybody has a credit score. Everybody has a social security number and driver's license. We're able to check their credit and their background. I, throughout 32 years of my real estate experience, I have seen a young man at age 24 file bankruptcy because he did not take care of his own money. He think it's easy to file bankruptcy. He didn't know the impact. Okay. So credit is very important. It goes to everybody. But as a business owner, before you do anything else, you got to establish your confidence commitment, character, and credit. Credit score usually 700 or more. This is what landlord looking for. This is what lenders are looking for, at least 700 credit score or more. Anything below that, it's a C. It's not good. Background check is very important. Once we put someone's social security number in, we can see if they have drunk driving or they have a felony, they went to the, jail. We can see everything. So we did confident, commitment, character, credit. Next is caring. You must care for your client. You must care your business. Besides showing up, do the best you can to generate your business, you have to care enough to go that above and beyond, go that extra miles for your client. So last one is courage. The courage is to stand up, to show up. The courage is that even though you don't have the money, you still pay your mortgages, you still pay your rent. Even that means you have to eat instant noodle this week. You have to cut back the takeout, eat at the steakhouse or buying Christmas gift. The courage is keep stepping forward because you're committed. You're committed to take care of your business. The courage is, even though we call the coaches and we call the director in the university, they still say, no, not right now. The courage is keep sending an email and do follow-up calls. Say, hey, just circle back to you. Did you get a chance to read my email last month? How are you doing? The courage is to have that commitment and say, like yesterday, I actually practiced myself because I'm in the process of doing things and I got more no than yes. So before I open my email, my subconscious already said, oh, they're going to reject me again. And I right away say, excuse me, I interrupt this broadcast with an important message. Seriously, I was in my office and talked to myself. I am a child of Almighty God. I deserve to live the life I truly love. Oh boy, that energy shift. And I opened up the email. It was not a no. It was even though my boss said no, but I'm willing to help. How about $500? How about $800? I'm like, thank you, thank you. So do you see the energy change? That's
Oh
what
yeah.
courage mean. Yes. We have to have the courage and send that energy, say, excuse me. Mm-hmm. So what do you think, Randy? Did you write down all?
Yeah, I'm writing. I'm making notes on each one.
Yeah, you love it?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Let me know
I
if you
feel
have
like
any
it's a good
questions.
fit for me. I possess all those.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. Because those are the foundation. Then we build on it because we want to make money on this. Every successful business person make money. Okay. We cannot do nonprofit and do charity work and still pay our mortgages and pay our insurance, pay
Yeah,
our tax, property tax. Everybody have to pay tax, right?
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Let me know if you have any questions or feedback.
Credit. That's important to have to keep the business in a lucrative place. You don't
Yes.
want to, yeah, more than anything, because I'm not necessarily applying for anything
Mhm.
to anybody, but it reveals whether I'm doing the rest of the things
Hmm.
because it's more of a result of showing up
Hmm.
and doing the work and
Hmm.
taking the steps and you know, spending committing myself to the time that
Hmm.
it's going to take to have success so that my credit can be good. And
Yes.
and that
And
I'm not whatever, Yeah.
and for Randy, for your coaching business, let me switch a gear. Side note here. Your credit could be the directors or the dean of a university or community college. They say they will pay you, and you make sure you send them first send a contract, second you send them an invoice, and they will pay you. That's under credit. But if we don't do our own contract, we don't have a contract, what happened?
All right.
Yep. And verbal mean nothing in
Right.
America. Has to be
Yeah.
in writing. And always follow up with the invoice. They have to pay you.
Right.
If they play, innocent, say, "Oh, I didn't get your email. Who did you talk to?" Well, here's attachment. Here is a contract. Here's
Evidence.
the invoice. So that's under credit.
Okay.
You always want to have a person in charge. So you don't talk to different people in different department. You always put somebody on the hook to sign a contract with. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if the person who signed the contract is the boss, you present your proposal to that boss. Whoever that talked to you, they're only gatekeepers. So whatever they say means nothing. You say, let me talk to someone's in charge for this
Right.
department. We know that in the university and community college, they have budget for something like this. It's under wellness, it's under uh, um, workshop, you know, all that. They marketing, they have those budget. So tap into that. They do have the money. We just have to ask for it.
What was the first one before workshop? You said I didn't.
Oh, I say the university and the community college, they always have budget for wellness,
Wellness.
WELNES, wellness and marketing and like vision workshop. It's a workshop, it's helping them
Yeah.
to retain their students so their student don't give up.
And I really like the mental health side of it because our coaching really is
Yes.
all about mental health. And mental
Yeah.
health is a really catchphrase now, more than
Yeah.
a catchphrase. It's a crisis in our
Yes.
in our society. And it's really a need that's standing out that they may have budgeted funds for.
Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So putting that's mental health. Yes.
Yeah, that's one of the things that and to not represent myself as a therapist because I'm not,
No.
but the tools and practices are directly designed to take control over your thinking and
Exactly.
to change your results. And so that isn't therapy, that's action related steps for your mental health to build confidence and character and courage and
Hmm.
all the things that give you the capacity to do all the things life's going to require. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah.
for your business plan, you already have the foundation and you're using those 6C as a successful entrepreneur. I will invite you, your homework for the next 30 days is to come up with your pitch deck, which means your proposal for those directors and the dean of the university and colleges.
Mhm.
Come up with your pitch deck, like who would you serve? What would you serve? When will you serve? Where will you serve? Why it's important for you to serve? And how can we cooperate and collaborate?
Who, what, why, when, and where?
Who, what, when, where, why, and how. So that would be your pitch deck for all those university.
So there's six of them or five of them?
I put six. Who,
Who, what, where, when,
what,
why, and how.
when, where, why and how.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And in your presentation, in your PowerPoint, you will cover those 6 categories and you make it simple, get to the point, and you only talk to the decision maker, not the gatekeeper. Find out who's the decision maker, who's going to sign the contract and hire you, who is going to pay the payment. Because we're laser focused, Randy. We're laser focused. We're here to make money. Okay, great. So third part of our session is you write on your paper. It's December 2026, using your 5 senses, including your feeling tone. How do you see yourself? How do you feel? End of this year, you already accomplish. You already present. You already show up for those young college students. You already spoke to the dean. You already serve in their mental health department, right? Serving those students. So write it down. It's December 2026. I am so happy and grateful that dot dot dot.
Want me to do that? Are you giving me time to do that now, or are we just
Yeah,
you're
I
saying?
give you time. I give you time to do
Okay.
that now. Use five
Okay.
five senses. I see, I smell, I heard, I taste. This is wonderful. Just you and me, brother. We didn't have to wait for other people to raise their hand. Let me know they're finished. So 5 senses, I see, I smell, I heard, I taste. The last one is I touched, right? So, Brother Randy, let me know when you're done.
I mean, I got a paragraph going, but it takes a little bit of time to do it. I can stop whenever you would like me to, and to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
continued if
So,
you wish.
to be continued to finish.
Right,
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
I
And the
mean,
last one, the last part of today's exercise is write a letter to myself. So I promise myself dot dot dot. Okay. So it's December 25th, 2026. It's Christmas. December
yay!
25th, 2026. And you're gonna open this letter. Okay. So the letter start began with Dear Randy, I promise myself that dot dot dot. So dear Randy, I promise myself that dot dot dot. Using your core value, using your soul compass, balance, resilient.
So this is an accounting of what happened in 26, or promise to myself from that day forward. I'm a little bit confused.
No, this is the letter you write right now, March
Right.
18th. But
That I'm going to open.
you're gonna open Christmas. Yeah, I got a letter for myself. Merry Christmas, Randy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I promised myself that dot dot dot. And this is focused on your business, remember?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you could fill it in. Like I will write, Dear Carol, I promise myself that this is the year that the best year ever. And that Carol, I'm so proud of you that you show up and you did all those things. You just name it.
Right. Yeah,
So I promise myself that dot dot dot. And the second paragraph will be the reason my dream matters is because dot 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 dot. So I will write the reason my dream matter is because people are waiting for me to show up.
yeah.
The reason my dream matter is because I have the grit and I never give up. So I show up in 2026. And the third paragraph will be remember, Randy, and you comma, you are dot 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 dot.
Third paragraph's more of an uplifting message to myself
Mhm.
about my why, or what is that? What's the third paragraph in
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So the first one is Dear Randy, I
Right.
promise myself that dot 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 dot, right?
Mhm.
And then go my reason, the reason my
Reason
dream
that's my
matter.
dream.
The
Mhm.
reason my dream matter is because dot 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 dot. Yeah.
And then the third is remember, Randy, you
Remember,
are
Randy, you are dot 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 dot.
okay.
You're
Cool.
irreplaceable. You're worth it.
All right.
This is your true calling. You know, those young people are waiting for you. Coach Randy, Coach Randy. Oh my God, you see me before I see myself. Coach Randy. Because those are true story. I heard on the Oprah podcast, a young man actually was thanking that coach. He said, "Oh my, thank you, coach. You actually saw something inside of me before I see that." And that young man became somebody helping other people. Yeah. So you will be amazed. There's people waiting for you to shout, the Coach Randy. Oh my gosh. Thank you for believing in me beginning of 2026.
Right.
Okay, so remember, Randy, dot, dot, dot.
More of a why this, well, this why this mattered is the second one, and then um, it's kind of close to that with the third one I'm feeling, but still, because the why this matters versus I'm here, yeah, they're tied in. So I'm not sure
Yeah.
the difference in the two, but
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's your hero story. It's your hero journey. You're
right.
basically writing it to yourself. Christmas time, you're gonna open it up, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I accomplished so much.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you encourage yourself. I love to
Mhm.
open those letters for myself. Oh, I just remember I forgot to open my letter on my birthday.
Is that when you open it? Yeah, yeah, set
Not
to that.
yet. I wrote a letter to my 59-year-old birthday. I wrote another letter to myself 60th birthday. I forgot to open, so I gotta go home and open. The last time I opened was 3 years ago. Mary Morrissey made us write it in the class
Right.
in Dallas, Texas. So when I waited 3 years to open that, I was like, oh my gosh, so good. You believe in me already? Yeah, it feels good. Those are
Yeah,
like a love letter to ourselves, right? The future
right,
yourself.
right.
So you sign it. That's a letter to yourself. You could go back and finish it, polish it up, however, and make a nice piece of paper, put it in the envelope. You sign today's date, March 18, 2026. And outside the envelope, you write to Randy to be open December 25th, 2026.
Cool. Little Christmas present to me.
Yeah, I will remind you. Did you open your Christmas present? You'd be like,
I'll
oh
have to put it
yeah,
in
it's in a box. I gotta go look.
there.
Yeah. So
Awesome. Well, thank
you
you.
could do this for your students too. This is really good. It's
Yeah,
also
it's a good
self-healing.
exercise.
Yeah, it's a good exercise, self-healing.
Very good.
All right. So this is all I have for you today. Thank you very much.
Thank
So
you so much.
let me
That's good.
stop the recording, then we can talk more, okay?